Hello, my lovely kids. How are you today? Alhamdulillah, after we have finished the unit 1, lessons 5 and 6, unit 1, and we have finished lesson 1, unit 2. We are going to start now lesson 2, unit 2, and let's listen together.
Unit 2, Lesson 2. Comparative and superlative. First, we will learn about the size in the animal world. Big and small. In the natural world, there are some enormous animals and some tiny ones.
Okay, as we have understood before, enormous means big, and the opposite of enormous is small or tiny. So enormous, big, and the opposite of it is small or tiny.
The biggest animal on land is a mammal, the African elephant. The biggest animal in the world is also a mammal, but it lives in the sea. It's the blue whale, and it can be up to 30 meters long. In fact, they are the biggest animals that have ever lived on Earth.
Yes, here يا ولاد, there are a comparison because we have here the rule, the grammar rule is the comparative and the superlative. And as it's mentioned, طبعا the biggest mammal on the land is the African elephant, and the biggest mammal in water is the blue whale.
The whale shark is the biggest fish in the world. It's smaller than the blue whale, at about 12 meters long. The smallest bird is the bee hummingbird, which is about 5.5 centimeters long. It lives in Cuba. The biggest bird is the ostrich. It can be 2.5 meters tall.
Until يا ولاد we can see that the ostrich is an animal and it's not, it doesn't fly, but they categorize it as a bird until it's very big, so they call it the biggest bird in the world because they put it in the group of birds.
Ostriches are faster than leopards, but they can't fly. In 2012, scientists discovered a tiny chameleon in Madagascar. People think
Okay, Madagascar, اللي هي مدغشقر, you know, بطريق مدغشقر, yes, it's similar like this, but we call it in English Madagascar. And the chameleon is the smallest reptile in the world at just 30 millimeters long.
it is the smallest reptile in the world, at just 30 millimeters long. Now, we will know comparative and superlative.
Comparative adjectives. We use comparative adjectives to compare two people or two things.
Here يا ولاد, we are going to make a quick revision about the comparative and the superlative. We studied it before, and we are in a hurry. Quick كده revision عليها.
Short adjectives. Short adjectives have one or two syllables. The form adj plus or plus than.
Yes, like for example, adjectives small, smaller than, young, younger than, and so on, because it's short adjective.
Such as small, smaller than, fast, faster than. Example: an ant is smaller than a bee hummingbird. Spelling rules. 1. Adjectives ending in e only add r to the adjective. Such as nice, nicer. The fish is nicer than the ostrich. 2. Adjectives ending in 1 vowel and 1 consonant, double the last consonant. Such as big, bigger than. The elephant is bigger than the ostrich. 3. Adjectives ending in a consonant plus y, change the y into I and add er. Such as heavy, heavier than. The blue whale is heavier than the elephant.
Superlative adjectives. We use superlative adjectives to compare someone or something with a group. The form the plus adi, plus est.
Yes.
Such as small,
The smallest.
the smallest. Example: the ant is the smallest. Spelling rules. 1 adjectives that end in E only add st. Such as nice, the nicest. The bee hummingbird is the nicest. 2 adjectives ending in 1 vowel and 1 consonant, double the last consonant. Such as big, the biggest. The elephant is the biggest animal on land. 3 adjectives that end in y, change the y into I, then add est. Such as heavy, the heaviest. The blue whale is the heaviest animal in the sea.
Now, I want you to compare me to an elephant and an ostrich.
Yes, okay. As we have said also, يا أولاد, we have irregular forms of adjectives in comparative and the superlative. As you remember, لما كنا بنقول good, better, the best, bad, worse, the worst. As you remember, we have these all adjectives in the grammar section in our booklet. MashaAllah, we have repeated it in primary 2 and in primary 3 too also. Thank you so much, يا حبايبي, and I hope you have understood all the things. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you so much.